martial artist over 40 years old who's really getting tired of constantly being sore and banged up for your training? If so, this video is for you. I'm John Haas from Warrior Fitness, and I've been training in martial arts for over 30 years, as well as helping martial artists worldwide with their strength, their power, their functional movement, and their recovery. So one of the maxims of Warrior Fitness training is to train hard but recover harder. So in this video, I'd like to share with you just 3 of my top strategies for recovering for martial artists over 40. Okay, here we go. To recovery, especially as we get older, daily mobility training is literally the fountain of youth for our joints, because you are only as old as your joints. If you have any type of arthritis or joint injury, you know that no matter what your chronological age is, if your joints hurt, you feel like you're 90. So what we want to do as martial artists is capitalize on the effect of mobility and utilize it on a daily basis to enhance our recovery process. Mobility is not just something that you would do as a recovery, but it's something you would do to preload, to front load your recovery, so your recovery process starts to happen automatically. What do I mean by that? We all know that mobility is essential for warming up, for increasing blood flow, for injury prevention, but additionally, it also carries synovial fluid to lubricate the joints to keep them operating healthy. One of the other things that I think we don't give mobility enough credit for is creating a safety valve in your joint. Now, what do I mean by that? Most injuries that happen are non-contact injuries, right? You hurt your knee, or you throw your shoulder out, or you throw your back out. We need to be able to build a safety valve in our movement and have our mobility act as a prehab rather than a rehab, okay? So as we do our daily mobility, we not only move all of our joints through their natural range of motion, but, and this is key, we start to incorporate things like training with a club or a mace, or if you don't even have access to a club or a mace, a sledgehammer will do. And what we do is we use this to add, create loaded mobility, so that we're strengthening not just the joints, but the tendons, the ligaments, the connective tissue as well. So this exercise is one I highly recommend, especially for your shoulders and your elbows. And if you train martial arts, your shoulders take a beating, your elbows take a beating, especially if you're doing grappling or joint locks. So this is a pretty simple exercise, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna inwardly rotate, okay? Inwardly rotate the shoulder and let it come all the way around the head. Now from here in the back position, let it drop down and feel the weight of the club opening up your shoulder. So let it kind of pull it into traction, let it open up that joint capsule. Hang out there for a little bit, and you can see what I do is I start to move this to get a little bit extra mobility. You can also start to tense and relax your shoulder with breath to open that up even more. Now when it comes around here, do this super slowly. Let it open up your elbow. Let it pull that into traction, opening it all the way up, and feel the pull all the way down. Okay, so if you're doing any type of joint locks, arm bars, or key locks, or anything like that, you're gonna need to have strong elbows. This exercise will strengthen the joints, the tendons, the ligaments, as I said, connective tissue, shoulder, elbow, and even wrist, okay? So, one more time, just take it around the head, let it open up in the back position, and then let it pull the elbow into traction. Feel that pull, and notice the rotation here, right? So we started out internally rotating, we're ending up in external rotation. So you're getting a full three-dimensional range of motion on the joint with that exercise. Joints, plural, okay? Enjoy. The second recovery exercise I'm going to share with you is a variation of what's called bone marrow cleansing in Qigong. And this exercise is really awesome if you're feeling a lot of pain or residual soreness. I even used it with a client to get rid of her migraine. So it has many uses, and the way that this works is you're going to start in a natural posture. I recommend keeping your feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. Get a good firm stance. Feel the ground. And from here, as you inhale, you're going to inhale, hands come up, overhead, and then exhale, coming down. Now, within this exercise, it's not just the breath, but it's the intent and the visualization that are key. So as you're inhaling, I want you to imagine, to visualize that you are inhaling healing energy throughout the entire body. So you're filling your whole body with light healing energy, okay? So as you inhale, you're inhaling, hands are coming up, you're inhaling as deep as possible, filling the body all the way down to the toes, okay, with light healing energy. So visualize that, feel the body get saturated with energy, okay? So you're inhaling, coming up, filling the body with energy. Now, as you come down, bring the hands down in front of you, and now from here, imagine that any type of pain, soreness, whatever it is, emotional pain, stress, whatever it is, you are now pushing it out of your body. So exhale, use your hands, and visualize you're pushing pain, soreness, whatever negative energy out of your body, down into the ground. So through your feet, down into the ground. Okay, so the whole exercise, inhaling, coming up, inhaling energy, exhaling, coming down, visualizing, pushing out any bad energy, any soreness, pain, all the way down through the ground. Okay, so inhale. Exhale. Remember that when you're inhaling positive, light, healing energy. When you're exhaling pain, stress, sickness, if you're sick, whatever negative thing that you've got going on in your body, exhale that shit all the way down, out your feet, into the ground, okay? You will love this exercise. Vibration drills I've been using in my training for close to 2 decades, and these things are amazing when it comes to removing residual tension from the body. Now, just a warning, these drills look ridiculously stupid, okay? So if you're gonna do them, know that you look silly and just accept it, go with it, okay? So you can use this drill if you have, we'll start with the whole body version and then we'll go into different muscles, all right? So the whole body version is you're shaking your body to literally shake out any residual tension, to shake out stress. If you think about it, these things are already in our vocabulary. You know, somebody's had a bad day, what do you tell them? Shake it off, right? So what we're gonna do is literally shake it off. So residual tension, muscle pain, stress, we're gonna shake it off. So what you do is you start with lifting the shoulders and the heels, and you drop both together. So lift shoulders, lift heels, and drop. You'll feel, as you do this, your body starts to, if you relax, your body will kind of bounce, right? Now you're gonna add to that by going bouncing yourself, and you're going to be exhaling constantly throughout this. So notice I start to kind of let the shoulders roll forward a little bit. If you want, you can go all the way, shake this, go all the way down into a hang out there, roll all the way back up, shoulders back and down, head back on your shoulders, and then again, hang out, roll it back up. That's the whole body version. Additionally, you can also kind of take your face and just kind of wipe the face, because we store a lot of stress and tension in our face. So doing this and like a dog, right? Looks ridiculous. I told you, it feels so good. You can see I'm just smiling because my face is relaxed. So do these exercises, look stupid, it's okay, because you will feel amazing. Now, locally, you can take your arm, you know, both arms together if you like. Hold your hands loosely, and just like you're shaking dice or something, just kind of let this roll. You should feel the muscle kind of shaking off the bone, all right? Shake these, you can go to the sides, you can go overhead. You can really get your breath going. Here, if you're sparring and you kind of need to shake things out a little bit, come in, drop that for a second, back off, come back in, okay? Shake it out. Same thing with your legs. Shake it out like you're doing mini kicks. But shake it out. You can hear the vibration travel all the way to my voice. That's how you know you're doing it right. When you shake out the leg, don't half-heartedly shake it out. Pretend a dog just peed on your leg and you're like, ew! Shake it out, okay? All right, guys, so those are my top 3 recommendations for things you should be doing on a daily basis to aid in your recovery. Implement those starting today, and you're going to find amazing results from your training. Now, one last thing, say it's 3.5. One last thing is, if your training program is poorly organized, then all the recovery strategies in the world are not going to help you. So what I'd like to do is jump on a call with you, talk through what you're currently doing, what's your strength training program, what's your martial arts training program, how many classes a week or training sessions are you doing, and how do we front load your recovery, build it into your training so that you're not constantly in pain, sore, banged up every day, popping Advil and trying to get through the next session. How about instead you're waking up pain-free, full of energy, stronger than you've ever been, and ready to kick some ass in your training? How about that? So if you'd like, if this resonates with you, hit the button below, schedule a call with me. We will together review your current training plan, and then I'll help you by making suggestions as to how you can improve your plan and make sure that you are recovering properly, that you are injury-free, that you are building a highly functional, strong, mobile body for martial arts and for life. All right, guys, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit the button, schedule a call, and I'll talk to you soon.